Hi everybody, it's Coach Erin, and I have missed you guys. I've been doing my afternoon videos only because I've been working this past week a little bit more than normal. I try to limit my shifts outside of the home to 2 per week, and this last week I did 3, which is just really unusual, but I I weigh every choice. Every time I have a choice, I weigh it now. And I figured it was okay this one time. So I'm just tired today, and my name is Coach Erin Z, and I'm a health and wellness coach that helps women to get in the best shape of their lives and to overcome food addictions. You hopefully you're following my page because you're my friend, or you just feel inspired by me and my journey. I've lost 50 pounds this past year and a half. And again, I'm 16 months in recovery for a sugar addiction and 2.5 years in recovery for codependency. I'm a veterinarian and a health coach and a Pio Live instructor and a brand new Country Heat instructor. And I'm a mom to a 20-month-old who's amazing. I love it. I love being a mom so much, more than anything in the whole entire world. And that today we're going to talk about how I have controlled my junk food cravings and many, many other things, my sugar addiction, with this shake, which I'm almost done with. So let me just finish. I'm gonna let a few people jump on, but this is, and if this is you're watching the replay, please comment below any questions that you have during this video. I will get back to you within 24 hours, if not sooner. And this one I've made is a pumpkin pie spiced latte, Shakeology. So it's super good because I used to, well, yes, in my previous life, I craved pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks, or just in general. Any other place that had pumpkin spice lattes, I would get them. And those are made with pumpkin spice syrup, and they're really bad for you. And this is exactly the same. I mean, as far as the taste, it actually tastes better to me now. And there's no sugar. It doesn't spike my blood sugar. It's healthy, and I actually put a whole green container of raw spinach in my shake so that I can get an extra vegetable. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So how does a shake help you in your daily life? I was thinking about this a little bit. I know a lot of people, at least I am from a generation where there used to be lots of diet shakes on the market, and this isn't a diet shake. This is a nutrition shake. The diet shakes that were on the market were things like Slim Fast. That's loaded in sugar. Even I was looking, my mother-in-law, some family members brought over an Herbalife shake, and I was looking on that package, and the Herbalife shake actually has soy isolate in it. It has milk, dairy protein in it, and there's what else? I actually took a picture of it. A bunch of other ingredients, some ingredients that you can't even pronounce, and that's the Herbalife shake. And I've tried all of them though. I've tried Herbalife, I've tried Muscle Milk, I've tried Nutrisystem, I tried Weight Watchers. I used to be an addict for the Weight Watchers and Lean Cuisine meals, which is horribly bad for you. It's completely processed crap loaded in sodium. And it took me a long time to get over my, I just thought if it said diet on it, that it was healthy. Or if it said healthy on the package, I thought it was healthy. Rather than just learning to examine the ingredients. I do have a degree in biochemistry. You would think I would know better. But I guess I didn't. I don't know. Or I did know better and I didn't want to admit it. I don't know. So that is part of my story, I guess. It took me a long time to even admit that sugar refined sugar was not that good for you. Natural sugar there's plenty of sugar. I'm like, my hair is bothering me. I just got it cut this weekend, and I think she cut my bangs too short. Okay. Natural sugar is all you need. There's plenty of natural sugar that you can sweeten foods with, such as, of course, fruit, all natural raw honey, pure maple syrup, things that come from nature, stevia. I mean, I even keep stevia sugar around in case I have a sweet craving, and I really don't have a sweet craving anymore. I have kept the same box of stevia for like a year or a year and a half now. I barely use it at all. I mostly keep it around for the babysitters or my husband or anybody else, his kids, if they want a sweetener, because I don't keep any sugar in the house. I do have some coconut palm sugar, which is also a low glycemic sweetener. Okay, so number 1, this shake is not like your typical shake. It's not a weight loss shake. It's a nutrition shake. And it's loaded with superfoods and probiotics and adaptogens and antioxidants. And it's just loaded 70 superfoods to help you stay full and just be healthy. And fiber. So number one is it's proven to curb your junk food cravings and sugar cravings, and it keeps me full longer. And it's what's helped me I've been drinking this shake for the past 6 years. And I've been pretty consistent, but I was never a 365-dayer until 16 months ago or 18 months ago. It's been 18 months now that I've drinking it every single day. And I watched the documentary Fed Up, which kind of woke me up just a little bit, and I realized that my sugar addiction was way out of control. I had just gone through a really stressful pregnancy and a really stressful separation from my husband, and just some stressful life events that were happening, and I let the sugar addiction get out of control. I was eating ice cream every night, and I drank orange juice a lot during my pregnancy. And off and on, I've struggled with a Diet Coke addiction. I was horrible in my 20s. Actually, I was a soda addict. I used to live for Dr. Pepper. And until my dentist told me that I needed to lay off the sugar, which another good reason to lay off the sugar. So he actually suggested that I switch to Diet Coke, which is also not good for you, but he said it was the lesser of the two evils, and so I became addicted to my Diet Coke. And not just like a little wimpy can of Diet Coke, but literally the super big gulps from 7-Eleven. At least in my 20s, I would drink at least 2 to 3 of those a day because you could get free refills. And I think it was like $1.20 for a 44-ounce super big gulp and free refills back in the day. So that's lovely. That's lovely what I put in my body. So I'm healthier now. I know better now. And I probably knew better then, and I just was in denial. So number 2, it helps to maintain steady state blood sugar levels throughout the day. And what does that mean? That means that it is a low glycemic, it's all natural, nothing in it spikes your blood sugar. And what happens when you take in refined sugar or juices, because juices are basically fruit without the fiber. And the fiber is so super important in the fruit because it is what helps to mediate your blood sugar when you take in the sugar from the fruit. Like you take in the sugar from the fruit and the fiber helps to keep the blood sugar steady, versus when you just have juice without the fiber, now it's just like a soda and you're just drinking in straight table sugar, your blood sugar goes up. Well, when your blood sugar goes up, the sugar that you just took in, and you do need sugar because you need sugar in your body because that's how your brain functions. That's how your cells function. That's how we get energy. But that sugar has to get into your cells somehow. And the way it does that is by releasing insulin. And so the pancreas, your pancreas, it releases, your pancreas makes insulin from the beta cells in the pancreas. And when the blood sugar goes up to whatever level it goes up to, insulin has to raise to that same level so that it helps to, and then the insulin is what drives the sugar into your cells. And over time of these spikes in blood sugar and spikes in insulin, which that's what it's meant to do, but if you're over abusing the system and you're constantly spiking your blood sugar and constantly these spikes in insulin, the beta cells get worn out and now it doesn't make insulin anymore, or it creates an insulin resistance where the insulin that's produced no longer, your body doesn't recognize that it's there, and the sugar is floating around in your bloodstream trying to figure out how to get into the cells and not being utilized by your brain or your cells, and you have all this extra sugar not being utilized and being stored as fat, and then it's damaging your arteries, it's damaging your nerves, it's damaging, and that's called diabetes when that happens. So it's really super important that you maintain steady state blood sugar levels. Number 3, it helps with my digestion, which I am lactose intolerant, and I have in my earlier years suffered with eating a lot of junk food personally. I love cheese. I mean, love. I love cheese. I love cheese. My favorite food in the whole entire world is fondue. I love fondue. I love it so much. I haven't had it in a long time, and there are some healthier alternatives that I can make, so that's good, and healthier cheeses that I can use. But I love fondue, like love. And I'm lactose intolerant, so it causes a lot of digestive discomfort after I eat it, especially if I eat like not such good cheese or like a lot of dairy or like processed cheese. It causes, I'll just leave it at that. It causes some digestive discomfort. And I'll just maybe preface that with gas. So, but I love cheese. And what it does is it's high in fiber and high in probiotics. And I drink the vegan Shakeology, the vegan superfood shake, which is, I have the vegan chocolate here right now. I like the vegan tropical strawberry because the regular flavors do have whey. I notice the whey doesn't affect me as bad as pure dairy. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. Maybe it's because it has also the fiber and the probiotics in it to help mediate everything, but it literally, what it does is it cleans out your system. Obviously, the fiber cleans everything out. It cleans the junk out of your intestines. When people start to drink Shakeology, they notice for the first week they usually have a lot of gas and sometimes even diarrhea, and people get all freaked out because, oh my gosh, I must be allergic. It's causing me all this digestive discomfort. What's going on? I'm allergic to it. It's really bad. No, your nutrition is really bad and you need to detox, and that's your body detoxing. It's your body getting rid of all the waste. Hello. I mean, your digestive tract is everything. It's what regulates your immunity. It's what absorbs nutrients. If you have a bunch of junk built up on the inside of your intestines, you can't absorb any nutrients or very little nutrients. And so you want a clean, well-functioning digestive system, obviously. So number 4 is that it keeps me on track with my